Hello. Hi, everyone. How's it going? It's time to play some The Anarchy. You're not on screen range. So, we started the solo campaign. Feels like a while ago now. But things happened, didn't they? Christmas isn't there? Busy times have been had. But we're going to carry on now, and hopefully we'll carry on with a bit more regularity. Maybe I'll have to film some, actually. So there isn't like a backup of them, but it's nice to do them live. Yes, this is chapter 2. And actually, wait a sec before I start all of the stuff. Hi, everyone. Hey, James, Quincy Slayer, Neil, Sean, Matt. Hope you're all doing well. This, if you haven't seen it yet, this is the sequel to Hadrian's Wall. You'll notice a lot of familiar things from Hadrian's Wall, but there are extra things on top. New buildings, lots of little mini games with your own private deck. There are castles to go and fight. There's still the path cards to get for your points and stuff. You will be attacked as well, though, by the game. So, last time in chapter 1, we fulfilled the requirements to win and also did the stretch goal, the extra thing. And so for that, we have got a soldier and a silver to start the game with. This time, if this works, here it is. So, Chapter 2. Although King Stephen has made excellent progress in quelling the Scottish invasion during his short time on the throne, it appears there are a few members of the court that are unhappy with his succession. None more so than Robert of Bampton. Robert, though not of the lowest birth or of small landed estate, is well known for his love of wine and food, which invariably leads to drunkenness and gluttony. After swearing fealty to the king, he proceeds to ride wildly across the countryside with a small army, reportedly plundering as he travels. Such rebellious behaviour must be quelled before the wrong example is set for others. So it gives us the cards I need for this. You always remove a certain set of cards that I have moved somewhere else for the whole solo campaign. It's one trebuchet and catapult from the attack deck, and 2 cards from the path deck are just gone forever, no matter what. So for this one, it's usually path cards that will reward you for doing the thing you'll probably need to do in this. So you need to do the goal and find other ways of getting your points. So we can't get points for constructing siege weapons or defeating castles this time. So they've been removed. And other changes. There is no rival tent, so we'll always get the choice of 2 path cards this whole game. We don't have any plunder tiles on the first 3 castles, so a massive incentive is gone to attack them. But a bigger incentive is victory requirements: defeat all enemy castles. All of the 5 things that are on here. So some are just like armies that are rolling about, some are castles. I had a quick compare with the ones from last time, which are the ones if you just want to play a non-campaign thing and you just want to do one of the setups. I think it's the easy setup from the rulebook. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. They're the ones that we used in chapter 1. So this time, the siege strength of everything that's going to be attacking us is the same, I think. But some of the requirements have been removed. Some of them have been lowered. As it gets to the end, they're just as high as before. Because we're just attacking armies, and maybe because there's less rewards for doing it, it's a little bit easier to attack some of the earlier armies. So we've got to defeat all of them. Usually, I've been pretty good at defeating 4 of them and ignoring the last one because it's too expensive and the rewards aren't good enough. But we've got to do them all this time. 0 to 3 discontent. So we usually get discontent from not defending ourselves well enough. 70 or more points. That should be... So far we've done that, but we haven't had to do all of the castles and things. And the bonus goal is get 15 or more loyalty. And the loyalty, like, a lot of that could be gotten, couldn't it? From... Oh no, you're thinking of bravery. You get bravery for attacking the castles. Loyalty. Well, from defending ourselves, we'll get a lot of loyalty. Other than that... Right, so I think we're done with you. Thank you very much, campaign book. Other than that, loyalty, we can get some for getting a load of allies. The entertainment track gets us some. St. Valentine's Festival could get you a lot of loyalty. So we're going to have to think about ways to get that as well. And the crossover with other paths and stuff. Hopefully we'll do a good job defending. So, at the start of the round, we need to see what we're getting attacked by. In round 1, that is just one card, and your leftmost card's always the final attack card, so this angle isn't going to be very good for doing that, is it? Move it up just a touch. You can just about see it there. I don't know if I can move it down. Hi, Marty. Marty's just been fed and wants some fuss. Marty. Come onto the camera if you're going to move everything about. There's not as much you can knock over in this game. So we are getting attacked by ladders, rocks from the north and south at strength A, which is 2, and we could defend that with walls in the north and south, or with our siege weapons. If we got some rocks, we could defend as well. We need a lot of rocks just to defend that. We'll hopefully get some walls built. So, I've had me extra income from this. Are you joining us, Marty? Maybe we'll have to change your feeding time so you can have a fuss a bit earlier. Yeah, you just observe, Marty. You judge my decisions and knock over that pile of cards. The pile of numbered, ordered cards. Right, so, start of the round. We've got our attack cards, draft new path cards. Since there's no rival tent this game, always going to get the choice of both of them. So we could either be scout and gain a load of spies, or champion and win a lot of tournaments. I like doing tournaments. The downside of tournaments is they cost food, which you also need to pay to go and attack these castles. But I'm feeling like a champion. I'm going to go for tournaments 1. So for that, I'm going to get myself 4 serfs, 3 craftsmen. Yeah, you settle down there, Marty. There's plenty of room for you. Just off camera. 2 wood and 4 patrons. And then in my production, hey, that works. What have we got? 1 serf, 1 wood, a silver, a food, and 2 soldiers. Because we're going to need some soldiers to go and attack as well. So I'm kind of thinking to defend that attack, maybe we're going to have soldiers defend it, because building walls we can do here no problem. 2 walls would cost you 2 craftsmen, 2 wood. And we could do 1 in the north and south. Crafting 2, though, you have to build the walls evenly. So you can't build strength 2 in these top 2 until these side ones are strength 1. So to build the strength 2s here, I would actually have to do 6 walls, which in 1 round is probably not going to happen, because it's like opposites. But I can. You can see here that craftsmen or soldiers will do a strength, so I could build wall each there. That's upside down. Wall each there. And this is one of the boards I haven't used before. I haven't punched out the moat. 1 wall each there, and then a soldier each. The soldiers would die, and so it's only temporary. It'd be nice to build up the walls instead. But that could be a way of defending it. Not getting discontent, getting a tiny bit of glory for now. Pop that in there to say we've got the points now, we've had the stuff. So we've got a lot of stuff to work with. I need 4 strength from soldiers and food to go and attack that castle. I'm eyeing. We definitely want to build a couple of walls. So let's build the first one. So building a wall will cost, say if you're brand new to like the Anarchy as well, I'll say what I'm doing and all of that stuff, but I did a playthrough when the Kickstarter was live, which you can maybe late pledge and it'll be released soon enough as well if you have missed out on that. But yeah, that first playthrough wasn't with a scenario and explained every little bit dead thoroughly, so that'd be the best introduction. But I'll do my best. If you've got any questions, let me know. Hi Marty, you had enough of the line there. So I have paid my craftsman and wood. See ya. I'm going to build 1 wall and I get a patron for building that. So, let's build the north wall. Strength 1. And I get 1 patron. I could afford to do the other one. I don't know if I'll want them for something else. Let's go for it. Build 1 more. There's no immediate reward for building the second wall. But we want them done by the end of the round, don't we? Just before they can be 2s, these 2 need to be 1s. So yeah, a lot of... There is enough space here. I wouldn't have to build the crane to get into the next section. But getting all that wood and craftsmen to do it, I don't know about. So we want to win tournaments. That's going to cost bread. We also need bread at the end of the rounds as well. Oh wait, we need a normal attack as well, don't we? Am I forgetting? You start with 2, don't you? Yeah, it's the final escalade and 1 more. I'm missing... It's been a few months. So the ones that are face up, you see, like, there's an eye here or a closed eye. You get to see these ones. So this can be defended by a moat. That's the tower. And strength A, that's another 2. So to build the moat, that's soldiers or serfs. So that's possible as well. And we would get a wood for doing the first level of the moat, but it costs 2 of those people to do. Yes, we need a bread as well. We can get bread from using serfs too. And it's patrons for these tracks. I think it would be a good use of 3 serfs to go on the farms a bit. Because if we're going to need to be attacking these and we need to pay for stuff more in the future, we can get a production of food here. So I'm going to say 1, 2, 3. Gets me 2 food now and 1 food production. So this round, because you can't hold them over, that could pay for a tournament and the attack. It would be nice to go and grab a knight for 2 strength to go with these. I could just for a coin go and grab myself a knight. We'd get one in the tournament, wouldn't we? Let's have a look at the tournament. Right, so I need to pay a patron to move up the entertainment track. I've got one. I get a wood for doing that. And because we're at 1 on the entertainment track, I could now enter the first tournament. So it costs me a food, and I definitely get from it a knight, and then we have the tournament. So 1 knight, that'll give me 2 strength for something or other. And then I draw from my little deck of cards 2 cards. The left card is me doing some jousting. The right card is my opponent, and we want to try and win the joust for better rewards. So I hit in the left, hit his shield, he hits in the middle, hits my shield. It's a draw. If it's a draw, we go again. If we have 3 draws in a row, I win. So hopefully we don't lose here. So I hit him, he doesn't block it. He hits me, I block it, I win. So they all get discarded. I get my extra stuff, which is 1 influence, which is big ways of getting points in the game, and we'll get rewards as we go up them. And I get a soldier as well. So that will be good for building up some strength here, especially because I want soldiers for the moat, I want soldiers for the walls, all sorts. Okay. So going and attacking is just something I need to do. There is no reward for doing this. The cost is a food and 4 strength of people. Usually, there are more tiles, and actually the first 2 are better tiles that give you 3 rewards in this game, though. Oh, the reward will be some loyalty. Bravery, sorry. Loyalty is the thing we want for this scenario. Bravery is the thing you get from attacking the castles. But we must attack all the castles. Am I going to get another knight at some point? What else are you going to do? Probably not going to do another tournament, because we'll get discontent for not paying the food. Because often you get food back from this. Eventually we need to have both of the horses, build the horses from having these stables. You want to build the moat up. So we could do that with serfs. We would like some more craftsmen if I'm getting this wood. It'd be nice to build some other stuff too. And actually, since we've done... Why not? Since we've done one level in entertainment, we might as well have Michaelmas. Another of the mini-games. So pay one serf. Draw 2 cards. And they give you numbers in Michaelmas to fill in here. And you want to try and get these totals to get a load of rewards. So 7. I could hope that I get another 7 later for this and get big rewards. 7 and a 2. I'm going to say 2 goes there, 7 goes there, which means no rewards right now. I could just pop them in here and just get 1 wood stroke, coin stroke, food. I'm not saying I needed food. We could build the small stables. That could be a way of getting food. But it's a bit early to need to do that. And we've got to get to level 3 on that track to do it as well. What about spending a silver over here? Get a knight. 2 knights is 4 strength for this. Now we can overspend and get some extras. If we overspend by 2, we'll get a food back. We could do another tournament then. So why don't you do the tournament now? Because you'll get a knight. Yeah. Okay. Patron there. That gets me something in the brew house, that little pot there. So we draw 2 cards and we look at the ingredients bit. So I can have a foam and a water. Let's just cross them off here. You're looking to do rows and columns to get this beer that can temporarily add a strength to soldiers that usually have 1 health when they're getting attacked. You can cross off a beer and give them 2 strength so they don't die. So I paid them out, and now we can pay a bread to get another knight and have another joust. Oh. And let's see who wins this time. Hopefully me. I've gone for the middle. Oh, we've killed each other there, or we've knocked each other off. So that's a draw. Next up, I go for the left. He goes for the middle. I win. So he hasn't protected his left. I shielded the middle. So that's 1 more influence and soldier. The influence is a craftsman. Would be good for the walls. And soldiers are just generally good for defending this stuff. So we don't have to commit to this until we finish the round, but I'm kind of thinking that these guys will probably be temporary walls for this. So I spent that food, didn't I? So now we've got 3 knights. I'm going to send those 3 knights with a food to go and fight this castle. So I am going to get 2 bravery for that, which gives me a serf. Move me thing onto it. And because I've paid 2 extra, I'm going to have that back as food. So now I've got the food to pay for the end of the round. And we've still got quite a bit to work with. If we want to commit to walls, I've got 2 craftsmen and 2 wood right now. So a lot of the stuff around here you need to build first. This stuff down here I didn't need to build. We could go for the mint to get some silver income. Last time that was the goal, wanted to do all of the mints really early. And it was good to have that stuff to be able to pay for a lot of people from here. So not going to have enough serfs to get loads more food. And we could spend a serf to go and celebrate Michaelmas again. Have we had another 7? Is there another 7 in the deck? We have had 2 7s. Might want to wait until we shuffle the deck to do another Michaelmas to try and complete this, although probably going to do it a few times throughout the game. I wanted to do, didn't I, the Valentine's Festival to try and get loyalty as well. let's go for 2 on governance. That gets me a silver. I'm going to pay a silver here to get me another patron. I'm going to spend a craftsman and a wood, and let's build the small mint. No reward for doing that yet, but now I'm allowed to use it. I'm going to do these 2 serfs. One gets me nothing. Second one gets me a silver income, a silver now, and an influence. Third influence doesn't get me anything else until we get to 5. So that's a mint done. We could spend... If we could get another soldier, 4 soldiers would do 2 levels of the moat, which is what we need to protect ourselves from this. I've got another craftsman I could maybe build something with. We've got a couple more patrons. And we could get food from getting to 3 in entertainment as well, can't we? Just like the medium mint. Probably not possible. If I can get a serf here. You can get another one from getting to 5 on here. So we can be getting soldiers and stuff to help us with this. Get another patron for a silver. 3, 4, 5 on governance. 3, that's our first loyalty that I need. 4, 5 gets me a serf right now and an income of serfs. A silver can get me a serf. A craftsman and a wood can build the medium mint. 2 serfs can fill it up, giving me again an income, a silver, and an influence. What are you going to do with the wood, though? You're going to end up with 2 extra wood from building this moat. Okay, I haven't thought about that. And we could just send 2 soldiers off temporarily to protect the moat. Because building it gets us wood. But I haven't actually got another way of spending the wood anywhere. I've got those. Cross that off because you've had those rewards. Whereas 2 means that you're not protected or building anything up for next time. But I could get these in the future and I haven't wasted them. Because the coin would have to be for the 4th soldier to go 4 along this track. I don't want to go for spies. But if you went with the 2 soldiers there, what would you use this for? I mean, I could get a knight, and then 3 over means that I would get an extra serf next time. Like 3 more strength than I needed. But I don't like not building up these defences as the attacks build up. Use the coin to buy a craftsman. Oh yeah, so we could just we could get to level 1 of the moat and get the wood. I'm looking for the moat die. Forgot what I was going to grab then. And that's two of the craftsmen. That's two of the soldiers spent. But yeah, it's a good idea. We could actually keep going along this side. I could maybe get production of knights going. Get a craftsman from here. And then a craftsman and a wood. We could build something. And then he's still there to provide the second strength. So we don't know what's coming up. If I built a gate or a tower, I'd get a patron, and then we could use the patron to get another coin. So we don't want a bread yet. It'd be good to have worship because we want to do this festival eventually. So I'd like income of patrons, but for that you need to do the chapel, which I don't know if I'm going to be very good at doing. So I could build the chapel and then donate this food to it. And that would give me another soldier, though. Oh, that's okay. What about this? It's a bit of a long-winded way around to doing it. If I build the small chapel, I know you're not at 2 on worship. That would have been good. Could have donated the bread. Getting the loyalty would have given me a soldier, and then I could have sent 2 soldiers to do the moat and used the wood on the small chapel. But unfortunately, you can't do that because you need to be at level 2 on worship, and you're at level none. If that's getting another wood. That'd be no good. Trying to think of what I would do with a patron if I got one. The extra bread would just be wasted. You just pop them there for worship and use the coin on another patron, I suppose. And you could do the festival, or you could just get to level 2 so you can build this stuff next time. It's not production of everything, but you can't build too much stuff up. Let's say towers are going to be important. So I'm going to build a tower. Just a complete guess of what might be coming up because these get shuffled every round. Let's build a tower top left. And then with the patron, the only thing we can really do is go and get the money because a soldier would be... I mean, we could just go and get the soldier and build the moat and waste the wood. But no, let's get the coin. Patron gets me a coin. Spend the silver getting... Just a craftsman isn't going to do anything for me. Just a soldier is wasted. Probably a patron is the only choice here. Because you can be protecting for the extra strength that I'm missing there. It's normally the way that I do it. And... yeah, we don't want to waste the bread. The soldier would be wasted. The wood would be wasted. So probably go up the worship track again. Oh, or do you want to do the festival? Do the festival another time. Go up the worship track. Done. Okay. So we've had our actions. Then castle defense. Pay food equal to the round number. There's one. Deploy your people. I've deployed them. Discard everything else. Then we reveal the face down cards. There aren't any. And resolve them from right to left. So we are getting attacked up here. We can... well, he's up top, I guess, is where he needs to be put because that's where the tower's coming from. We've got 1 moat, 1 soldier. That's protected. Don't get anything for that because it wasn't a brutal one. And then this one comes in, 2 from the top and bottom, 1, 2, 1, 2. Protected, but we lose them soldiers. And so, there were no brutal ones, so we don't get any bravery. A loyalty equal to the number here, which is 1, which gets me a soldier for next time. Disloyalty is that number minus the loyalty you just gained. So we no discontent because we defended everything. Discard everyone left over here, gaining a serf for every 3 strength discarded. None. Then end of the round. Turn over this. Gain a discontent per defeated castle to the right of your tent. Nope, we're fine. We defeated it. So round 2. The attack cards. Oh yeah, I need shuffle order, don't I? So there we go. Took me longer than expected to get started, but we're getting somewhere now. We're building some stuff up. By the way, everyone, if you are able to and you would like to support the channel, it's patreon.com/slickerdrips or Ko-fi for one-off things. Ooh, which camera am I pointing into it with? Yeah, it's how I'm able to do this stuff. This isn't a sponsored stream. The very first one was, full disclosure, the non-solo campaign. This is just because I would like to play more of the Anarchy. And doing the Hadrian's Wall solo forts was fantastic as well. So, we've had a shuffle there. So we need to draw these. I'm not going to look at where I'm stopping. We're stopping there. So it's one final attack. Walls down there. Then we get to see this one. We don't get to see this one. Oh, brutal attacks. We need some walls building. We need some moating. So on the back of your player aid, you can see that we're getting attacked with a tower here. If it's not a brutal one, because we don't know, it's A, strength 2. If it's brutal, it's strength 3. We've got 1 on the moats right now. This is a brutal attack. We're getting attacked from 3 places. So that is 2, 3, 2. Ouch. Probably going to need some soldiers for that as well. And then it's 2, 2 here. That's more doable. Just defending them. Never mind going and attacking that castle. It's going to be rough. Okay. Draft your path cards. Hey, Andre, this is not out yet. This is my prototype that I did for the Kickstarter video. But knowing Garfield Games, it's probably not going to be very long till it's produced. When was the Kickstarter? Was it September, October? They're quite speedy with stuff. So final influence, some Valentine's Festival pairs. I want to do that a lot, but we also... Influence is what we needed, right, for the thing. Oh, no, loyalty is what we needed. Okay, influence... We've got 4 already. But I think I would like some silver as well and some more serfs. So I'm going to say priest, because we're probably going to try and do this for loyalty. So the priest gets me 4 serfs. 2 craftsmen. Ah, but that's bad though, isn't it? Because you want a load of them for the... We could maybe get them with silver. The defences. 3 wood. 2 patrons. And 2 silver. And then you can get tucked in here. And then, for income, we've got 2 serfs. No craftsmen. 1 wood. 3 silver. 2 food. And 2 soldiers. Okay. So I think straight away, before I forget, I'm going to spend one of these coins to get a knight now and a production of knights. I think that's going to help me for the shortfall in this and going to attack them. Because that's 2 strength baked in. Because we need 5 to go and attack that army and a bread. I want to build defences up. So we definitely want craftsman and a wood. We definitely want to build another wall, which will get me a might. Here. What's D? D is 3. I want to... Not many patrons. That might hold me back a bit. We might need a couple of coins here. Getting a load of soldiers, and then that'd be a patron. And up top here, that's patron income. The tournaments are getting me knights and stuff. I think it is worth doing. I'm going to go for some entertainment. That's a bread and a loyalty. Do you do want loyalty as well? We've got serfs, and we're getting attacked in the moat. So I think another couple of them can go for the moat, and that will get me a wood and a moat level. That could be 3, though. We might have to just station a soldier there, but we don't know what direction it's coming from because it's face down. To get the moat up again, we're going to have to build the crane, which would be a coin, and then a craftsman and a wood. I would get a serf back. But then that's not building... We could get more craftsmen. Do that. Coin for the crane. Craftsman and a wood to build it. Gets you a serf now. We can now build things in this middle section. 2 serfs. That's another wood. Another level of the moat. And another might, which is a patron. Because we can buy individual craftsmen here to hopefully be building more walls. Okay. We need level 4 to go and have another tournament. And a coin. Oh, is that a good idea? We haven't done the tournament yet. Okay, brewing. We get another foam and a moped. Nearly got a column there. And for another level in this, you could get some good stuff. Let's have Michaelmas again. See if we could get some more totals here. There might be another 7 in there. It is... What am I looking for? Oh, the numbers. 3 and 4. So not good. An odd total's not good for here. 3 and 4. Could just have them to get me something right now. But I think... Let's go for 3 and 4. Get me some content, because that will cancel out future discontent if I get any there. And you know what? We're at level 4. I'm gonna go for another one. Let's see if we can get a total to get something. 8 and 5. Oh, I was gonna put it in the 12, but all I didn't. So 5 will work out for this. So have 1 of anything. And a joy. So it'll cancel out a future discontent. What do you want then? Where's the 8 going to go? In the 12, probably. See the 4 there. So I want bread to go and fight with. I want coins to get more craftsmen with. On everything. Don't need any more wood. Got loads of that. Coins. And we'll worry about where I'm getting that bread from in a minute. 1 coin. Then, let's have a tournament. 1 coin, 1 bread. Winning this would be ideal. So this gets me a bravery, which is nothing right now. A knight, which is lovely right now. And a joust, which is... 7. I need a 7. We're jousting right now, unfortunately, though. I hit him, he hits me. Draw. I hit him, he hits me. Draw. I hit him, I block it. So I win. And that's the deck all used up. So 3 for 3 there on the tournaments. Pretty good going. Another soldier. Another influence, which is a patron. Okay, so... yeah, it seems to get to retail pretty quickly afterwards. I think it's taking ages to get here right now. I think it's an extra, like, extra 3 weeks or so on Finspan. Excited. Yeah, they could back at retail level as well, couldn't they? Well, like group pledges and stuff. Right. So... probably want to buy Craftsman with the coins. You've got 2 knights there, so we only need 5. Do you want to pay more? Want to? Not really. So pay a coin to go and get another knight. Pay over and that's your bread. Because serfs are harder to get. Let's do the festival. Do the festival a couple of times. Let's do some Valentine's Festival. Let's see. Freshly shuffled deck. So, the lady is a 6. The gentleman is a 6. That's pretty good. So we get a pair straight away. Your first pair gets you a serf and a loyalty. So we've got the serfs to go and get us a bread should we need one. We won't get that lucky with another one though, so I don't know if it's worth doing just one more this round. 4 serfs, and you'd be able to get 2 bread and another bread income. That would be nice. I think we need a coin on a craftsman. Craftsman and a wood. We'll build walls, which gets me a patron. And they'll build this wall, because this is the only one that's allowed to go to 2. So now, that's taken care of, that side of it. That needs a soldier. 1, 2, 3, 4 soldiers at the moment need to be put on the walls for their defences. Now we've got the coins. It would be nice to get 1 more coin, 3 more craftsmen. I've got 3 more wood. And we get a craftsman income for next time too. Get a coin by going 3 over what we need. So we've got 2 patrons. Getting to 5 on entertainment gives you a coin. But then I really want to go and do the tournament. Patron on there, try and resist doing the tournament. It's me a coin. Spend the coin straight away. Let's have another craftsman. Spend him and the wood to get another wall. And we're going to have to build this one. But now these could be 2s, and then that could be a 3. I don't think we're going to manage to do all of that. We've got Michaelmas here. We could maybe get some more coins with that. Let's go for some luck. I'm at level 5, so we can do it one more time. And we get the numbers 3. I don't think that's good. And 6. That is good. So 6 can go here. Get me 1 thing and another joy. So we actually don't have to worry about discontent as much. Because I've got 2 joy overriding the next discontent we get. So I could go there, but we'd need another 3. Could just make a sum up here. Let's go for it. I've made that even worse. Looks even less like a 3 now I've tried correct it. And do we want coin? Do we want bread? I don't think we want wood. If you get a coin, yeah. If you get a coin, that could be a knight, and we could go over with this. If you get a coin, it could be a patron, and you could keep going up this and try and get the surf income. Get a coin. Right. 2 coins, 2 craftsmen, and a craftsman income. Spend 2 craftsmen, 2 wood on walls. This one gets me a might and no bonus. Make this one a 2. This one gets me a patron. So I've got a couple of patrons now. And so this one's a 2. So right now, this just needs a soldier. So extra people could be going and getting me stuff. Maybe a patron. Keep doing stuff over here. So I've got 2 right now. I've got a coin to go and get me another. Could go get more craftsmen. 2 more coins after this would be some craftsmen. What if we could get a craftsman from the patrons as well? Where was I getting bread from? We could just send a serf to go and get a bread. It's not income of it. But I could do that. Just we want bread back, don't we? Getting the bread back would let me do a tournament again. But then you don't need the night after you've done it. So go do the tournament first. So you only need 1 bread. Then next time we need the horse. Yes, we need to get up that eventually. Yeah. Is that a good idea? Bread and a coin will get me a bravery and a knight and a joust. So, I mean, odds are we need to lose this one, don't we? We knock each other off. Round 2. We shield each other. Round 3. I hit him in the right. He hits me in the middle. 3 draws means I win. So that's pretty good, isn't it? An influence gets me nothing. A soldier is definitely something. So we've got a lot over here. So we've got 6 just in the knights. We could be sending an overflow to get serfs for the next round. But I need to get 2 bread, don't I? What if we send the patrons to go and get some at the brew house? The green. Oh, that gives me a beer. And the mop. And then the next one gets me a craftsman. And then at 7, fingers crossed, this gets me 2. Whatever I'm going to say. Because actually, we've got joy to cancel out the paying the food for and getting discontent from it. Let's see what Michaelmas brings. We get a 4. Good. And we get a 2. Also good. 2 there. 4 there. That is 5 things. Okay. If I got 5 coins, I would have loads of soldiers over, but we could get a patron and an income of patrons. 2 patrons, in fact. I do need build stuff later. And then the 2 patrons could get me a serf. That wouldn't get you food, though. Yeah, I do need 5 coins to go and do that. Are there other ways to get coins? You want a wood too, because of this craftsman. Which is good to have income of stuff, isn't it? We could just go for a load of craftsmen and get another income of them. And if we get an income of patrons, we could be going in the festival. Lots of options. So what are we going over on this as well? Have 5 coins. This is all going to be fine. Five coins. And at a time when you don't need any soldiers, spend all of those coins on soldiers. That's going to be 5 soldiers, 2 patrons, and an income of patrons. So when we go there, we need at least 5, meaning that right now I've got an overspill for getting serfs next time. 1, 2, 3 serfs worth. So I could either go overboard now, with this 2, and I could just go and get a bread. And then we're only 1 bread short. I'd be getting some bravery, so that would give me a soldier back. So I could go for like a coin instead, but the coin's not going to get you. The coin could get me a serf. Yeah. That's 2, 4, 6, 8. 3 over what we need, and a bread. And I'm going to have another coin, please. Could have built a large mint ages ago. You get 3 bravery for that. Oh, you need a soldier for that, though. You need 1 soldier. But no, you don't, because you're going to get the wood. And I get a coin over. What was the plan? How's this getting me any of the stuff that I need? Oh yeah, we've got 2 patrons here. Can go and get me 2 brewhouse actions and a loyalty, which is a serf. So at the brewhouse, we have got 2 greens. There's a line, there's a beer. I have another one there. Another brewhouse, we get a cloud and a green. Done. And then with the second guy, we get another brewhouse, a serf, and a production of serfs. And the brewhouse gets me mop cloud. They can't get me anything right now. We need water. But that is it for the brew houses. Okay, well, we've got 2 beers. Should we need them? Which is kind of an incidental thing to get. So we're protected on them, aren't we? We need a soldier or to build a thing. But now I've got 2 serfs. I'm going to grab 2 knights. Hey, Monica, how's it going? Castle Overpay also get you a bread. I think it's only 1 that you can choose. Ian, am I getting that wrong? It's even better than I thought if it's that. I don't usually overpay. So I might be remembering it wrong. Attacking enemy castles. Workers. Where's the overspend bit? Yeah, you can only resolve 1 of them. And only once. Yeah. So I've got 2 knights, 2 soldiers. I'm sending them straight away to work on the moat, just to get me a wood. And for future moat protection, might as well instantly build that. Now we could build something with a craftsman. Yeah, you can only choose 1 of these options once for each attack. Oh, me hut should be 1 over. So, Warcraft's not on 3. I was just thinking I could, with these 2 serfs, get the first 2 bits of the thing, but I haven't been doing Warcraft yet. You could build the large mint. That doesn't get you food, but it's more silver and stuff. What would you use that silver for right now? I don't know, because I've got a silver here. Could build the chapel. I'm not so keen on that. Could. Yeah, we could just go and get a bread. And not, like, get unnecessary discontent. Because getting all the coins as well, you kind of rinse in this. And you're not going to have anything to do later on. It's only round 2. Build a gate. Gate? No, build a wall. You can build a wall, can't you? Build a wall with these guys. Getting me a might. Because that one's allowed to be 3. Because the ones next to it are 2s. Then you guys go and get me a bread. So we're not 2 short. Just 1 short. And then I've got a money. You guys are just going to go and stand on there and look scary. And get me a serf each. We should probably go and get a patron. and just stick them somewhere. Not get a reward right now. Or, so we've done one Valentine's Festival. We go get a patron. And let's send another couple to Valentine's Festival. Female 2, male 2. I mean, the Valentine's Festival is going pretty amazingly well. It shouldn't be this smooth. You should be building them up over time. But that's another pair. So that's a serf and a loyalty and an income of serfs. That's amazing. And a loyalty. And now with this serf, I can't spend them to go and get bread. But I might as well get them halfway there and then one more next time and we can get an income of bread. Right. So say I sent all of those to the top or whatever. So then we need to do the castle defense, pay food equal to the round. I've only got one, which means we get a discontent. But looking down here, kind of, I've already got joy. So joy cancels out discontent. So we remove the joy, but we don't gain discontent. So we want like 0 to 3 of that, don't we? Just flash a reminder of what we need. Do all the castles. Good so far. 0 to 3 discontent, 70 or more points. 15 loyalty, hopefully. Okay. Pay the food. Had 1 penalty. Deploy all you guys. We're sending them all up there. Discard everyone else. Attack cards. You become face up. We are being attacked from the south for 2 strength. Our moat is 4, so that doesn't get through. Against Halo range. Straight to everyone. She'll be long gone by the time we say hello. She's sneaking out. I'll pass on your regards. She's come along. I saw you got a Scaventeer, is it pronounced? I really want to play that. Play anything by any of the Ultima Factory guys, alumni. Right. Where was I? Discard all that stuff. We're doing attack cards, aren't we? So we're getting attacked for 2, 3, 2. 2, 3, 2. That's fine. And it's brutal. So we get a bravery, which is a serf for next time. We have a lot of serfs next time. And then you are going to be a 2 and a 2. Defended. Defended them all, which is going to be 2 loyalty. 1, 2. Which is a soldier for next time. All these, just imagine they're on that board. No disloyalty. Discard these, gaining a serf per 3 strength. 1, 2, 3 serfs. A serf for next time. Oh yeah, and the baby. Get a glimpse of the 3rd player as well. Right, where am I? Castle defense done. Turn over the round card. No discontent to be gathered. So new attack cards. Have a little shuffle. So now I feel like some good income is being made. We've got 4 income of serfs as well. Should be able to boost the food and wood income, maybe soldier income as well. Need to get the serfs will be good because we need to send people to the stables as well. Need to get patrons on Warcraft, build the small stables, and have 3 people go there to be able to attack this army this round. We have to do. Look at the food costs as well. Coming back, it's going to start costing 2 food. Black Snot is really cool. I haven't tried an expansion, but I really enjoyed it. Did I do a playthrough of that? I think I did a playthrough of it. Right, so attacks. We are getting attacked for stones here and here, 3 each. Not a massive task. Still work to be done there. Getting attacked. What's that? BDB. 2, 3, 2. Already covered. Face down here. Uh-oh. That's the attack that you can't defend against. You have to have covers to defend against those. And that could be C or A. 2 or 3. So maybe we'll get some covers done this time. And then you're allowed to see this one, which is towers 2 and 2. Okay. So that's a lot of stuff that needs building. We're going to get some stuff, though, aren't we? Right. Then we need to be a monk. Completed sums in Michaelmas. I have already done 4 completed sums. I've already scored the max of there. Completed quarry and forest farms and training grounds. I don't know if I'll get to the end of that. The income of people is exactly the same here, so I might as well choose the one that I've already scored the max on. So only 2 serfs, but we've got a lot of them already. 3 craftsmen. 4 wood. 3 patrons, 1 coin. And there's completed sums in Michaelmas. And then income from this is 4 more serfs, 1 craftsman, 1 wood, 1 patron, 3 coins, 2 bread, 2 soldiers, and 1 knight. That's a lot of stuff. So, priority, we need to go and build the small stables, which means I've got to send 3 whole people out here. You get me a soldier. You get me an influence, which gets me nothing else right now. But this has to be done, or we can't go attack this castle, and we have to attack the castle to win. I've just spent the craftsman and the wood to build this, which is another influence, which is a craftsman back. Then I will spend 3 of these many serfs. Although I can spend soldiers. I can't spend soldiers on these. I can get soldiers with coins. So let's hold off on that right now. We need 5 strength for this. Can maybe overpay. So we've got coins. Defenses. Need to build a lot of towers and stuff. We also want tactics. We also want food. Definitely, I think. Let's get 3 serfs. To get me 2 food and 1 income of food. So it's meant to have 3 to pay for this. I need to pay 1 to go and do this. I want to do tournaments. 2 silver to go and do tournaments now. We're at 9, so we could do more Michaelmas or more tournamenting. Does that get me knights? How do we get more income of knights? End of Warcraft. And potentially from knights training. I think, why wouldn't we get another food and production of food with 2 more of these? That is 5 of them spent. But that will help sort out some of this. Ameliorate? Is that the right word? It came into my head. I don't know. Then we need some tactics. Probably going to be a knight over a patron. Let's invent a tactic, and that tactic is going to be rocks, which gets me a soldier right now. We have 1 rocks. I potentially need 3, right? I believe that's what we worked out. So I'm going to spend 2 wood to get 2 more rocks. Protected. I need to build 3 more towers. I've just spent some wood, but we've got serfs to go and get me some more wood. 3 serfs. Get me 2 wood and a production of wood. I don't mind that. And let's get building stuff. Right. The walls are 3 and 3. Might have to spend some soldiers for them. What are the rewards? Not as good for walls. Let's do 2 towers. And the second tower gets me a might, which gives me a craftsman back. Could maybe get some more wood in a minute. I've got 2 wood and 2 craftsmen. So let's do 2 walls. Oh wait, you haven't put the towers in. That'd help, wouldn't it? Let's protect that side. 2 walls and also a patron. Should be useful. And we have got a patron there as well. So could be doing some Valentine's Festival. Then... oh, actually do your walls that you've paid for. 2 and 3. Hey Logan, how's it going? I love this game, but I loved Hadrian's Wall as well. Massively. I played through the whole solo campaign on this. I'd say it's not essential to have played Hadrian's Wall. You would still get to grips with this, but this is like, if you were familiar with Hadrian's Wall, it is way easier to get into it because like there are different systems still in play in all of the bits, but like the way these tracks work and all these are divided up, and so I need to build something to get to the next bit. The way these tracks work and unlock the various buildings on this side, although the buildings are different in Hadrian's Wall, the concepts are the same. There's like new stuff and getting attacked and all of this. The path cards are in Hadrian's Wall too, and like if it's hard to get or like you're not sure if you'll like Hadrian's Wall, then it's on Board Game Arena. Like I don't know if it's like a one you need premium for or something like that, but it is on there to try. I think you can get invited by someone who has premium. You can't play it on there, but yeah, you can give it a go on there too. But yeah, I think it's even better than Hadrian's Wall. Partly like I love Hadrian's Wall and it's still here. I played to like whatever 20, was it like 15 solo campaigns and loads of solo games before I started on that. But I love all of the extra stuff on this. All of the attacking the castles, trying to defend all of this stuff, trying to work it out. You had the Picts, you were getting attacked by things in Hadrian's Wall, and you were either getting attacked from the left, center, or right. So you were still building stuff up there to get defenses, but it's more involved here. You're building a castle to defend it with. But I love trying to plot all that out and seeing if I can do it. It's so good. If you like this kind of thing, of course. But yeah, it's one of the many great additions on Board Game Arena. I'm not sponsored, but Board Game Arena. Sponsor me. I'm on there loads. Right. Sponsor Rach, give Rach premium, because she can't invite anyone to anything. So we're defended for a lot of stuff now, aren't we? One more tower. And that's defended. I just need a wood for that. That's surely gettable. We've got coins to go and get knights to do this. This feels good. Let's go and get 2 knights. And one of them will give me a loyalty. That's 4 out of the 5 I need for that. Because I spent a knight, didn't I get an attack tick? We need to build the stables. Send 3 soldiers to the stables, getting me a bread, a coin, and a knight. Ooh, I forgot that was happening. We've now got the black horse, which we need to go and attack. Bread, coin, knight. Ooh, look at this nice overflow of bread. And coins. Could this be time for a tournament? We have got enough knights now. But I mean, 8 would be 3 over, wouldn't it? Getting me another coin. Or we could go for a patron to be 4 over. Because right now... oh yeah, I need a wood, don't I? So why don't you 2 guys... I don't, like, desperately need serfs for anything, do I? I'd like to build the large mint. I'd like to do Michaelmas a bit more. We could maybe get some more serfs with some Valentine's Festival. What are we on? We're only at 2 on worship, though, so I'd need to go more into worship to get that. Let's give it a go. 1 more on worship gives me another loyalty. But you need to be at 4. So that's 2 of them on there. 1 go to the St. Valentine's Festival. I mean, if this is another pair, this is going to look like cheating. But you see me shuffle it and stuff. There are 2 cards left. Is it another couple predestined to go to the festival together? It is a female 3. It is a male 3. I mean, I think every time I've played this on stream, the cards have been ridiculously kind to me, whether it's the attacks or these. This, like, it could have gone a bit better with the sums, but getting a pair on these every time, it's unheard of. So that's the third pair, which is going to get me a Surf and a Loyalty, which is going to get me another Surf. So now we could go over and get even more bread. Or we get a couple of wood and an income of wood, get a craftsman, and we could build 2 more things. Right. It's always good to get income of stuff to keep going with everything. I've got my eye on this large mint. So we don't have to do that. I'm going to do a tournament. 1 bread, 2 coins. I'm still over on bread. I've got too much bread. Maybe we get the small chapel built and get it donated there. We won't have enough wood to do that. I don't know. Well, I might have enough wood. Could get that filled up and get another income of patrons. Tournament. Get a bravery, an influence, a knight, and let's have a joust. Could this be victory number 5? Statistically, it shouldn't be. Oh, we've got to shuffle all of this, though. Hi, Sam. It's... That mangled that sentence. Hi, Sam. How's it going? Happy birthday. I assume it's your birthday rather than the game's birthday. I hope you enjoy. I hope I do well. Be proud. And the Hadrian Wall has 5 tracks, and this only has 4. In Hadrian's Wall, each track does 2 things, and here each track does 3 things. Yeah, that's another thing that I love as well. That, like, there was never like a complete set thing you always did in Hadrian's Wall, but having said that, I always did the... Was it the chariots? I'm forgetting the names of things now. Where it was like the little polyomino puzzle in the corner, and like that's unique to Hadrian's Wall. Still, there is a bit of a grid thing here, but it's different. I always tended to do that. Like I always try and make sure that I can do tournaments in this, but there is no bit in... There's things that I kind of favour more, but there wasn't things like the gladiators. Apart from when the forts made me do them, I never chose to do them because it was too kind of hit or miss where you would get anything. And like here, it's like you could be getting frustrated with this and not be getting the extras, but you're still getting good stuff. And if you happen to get the extra things, I haven't done Knight's Training very much, having said that, but I'm not like actively avoiding it. So what are we doing? Jousting. Uh-oh. I've hit his shield and he has hit me. I think that's a well-deserved victory for the game there. That's 4 knights, so we would go and fight this and get an extra coin. With a soldier, we would get an extra patron. What would you do with that? Is this done? It's not, is it? I've got too much bread. So you wanted to get that chapel built. Send these serfs to the forest, please. Get me 2 wood and a production of wood. Or materials. So I think, if I'm right here, A's 3. So that wall's short. But we could send a soldier. That wall's short. 2, 3, 2. That's fine. 3 covers is fine. 2, 2. I need a tower and a wall is the downside. And at the moment, with this plan, I'm not building anything, am I? So I don't think we can go for the chapel. I think we're going to have to waste the food. I think we're better off building defences, aren't we? If you could get a craftsman, well, you could get a... No. The reward is going to be 3 bravery, which is another soldier. So could just send them up there, and a might, which is nothing. Could build it and then finish it next time. If it's craftsman we're particularly short of. I don't know why I was thinking of the large mint earlier. I'm nowhere near 8 on this. Right, build. What will towers get me? Towers could get me a patron. Walls could get me a might, which is nothing. Build a tower, get a patron. Maybe build that chapel next time. So that's 2 protection from each side, because you can have them towers up. And I've got a patron. The patron can get bread, waste. Nothing, but building up to more. I need the large stables by the end. Wood, waste if you're not building the small chapel. Well, there's already a food getting wasted. Unless we earned a coin and did another tournament, which I don't think's happening. It could happen. Nah, that's overkill. Don't do that. Trying to think of how best to spend this stuff now. Because we could spend the coin getting another craftsman, and then just build defences and we're defended. Let's do that. Coin and a craftsman and a wood on the walls. Gives me a might. And so then that's all the walls defended, I think. 3-3. 2-3-2. Yes. So that's all the defense we need. I don't need the bread. So spend a bread to go off with 8 of you. I've got the black horse. There's your bread. 8 strength does the 5 I need for here. And I will get a coin as extra. Oh, we can still do it. I'll get coin as extra. And so we get 3 bravery, a soldier, who might end up wasted, and a bravery, which gets me nothing. A might, not a bravery. So now if I use you to go up governance, I can get a wood. If I use you and guildsman, I get a craftsman. Wood plus craftsman equals small chapel, which gets me an influence. And I can donate the bread to the small chapel so it is not wasted. The soldiers, we can't build any more walls. I don't think we need defending here. And unfortunately, I'm not going to have enough leftover strength to get a serf. So I have wasted something here. But I feel like we've got a lot done. That was I don't know if it was a shorter one. Still a lot of thinking. Right, pay bread. I've got 3 bread. Deploy your people. Done. Discard everything else. Attack cards. We are getting attacked on the towers for 2 and 2. Defended. We are getting attacked on the covers for 3. So that's all 3 rocks we'll have to spend to protect that. But for doing a brutal attack, we get a bravery. That's 13 of that already. This is 2-3-2. Defended. Get another bravery, which is a surf for next time. And then finally, you are 3 and 3 on the walls. Defended. We get 2 loyalty for defending all of that. So we're at 13 on that. That's what we need 15 of, isn't it? 15 loyalty. 70 points in total. It's feeling good, to be honest. No discontent. Discard everyone. Gaining 1 surf per 3. Only got 2 strength there. Unfortunately. But nothing... Oh yeah, 2 soldiers wasted. No food wasted, though. If only they could have gone to the chapel. So. You're defeated. Flip you over. No discontent to get. Shuffle the attack cards up. Here we go. Oh, Ecologic Europe. I think I missed that as well. What kind of game is it? Is it like a... I'd assume with the capitalization, it's like some kind of logic game. And that's what I'd usually be into. I said that, I need to play Chronologic. Well, we saw all that stuff at the expo, that's nearly a year ago. But no copies of anything ever came. It was very good, our demo session of it, though. Right, so we are dealing new attacks out. So walls, always a good one. 3, just gotta beef that up. Pretty good stead on the attacks. More walls, I'm fine with. Moats, I'm probably fine with. Moats, I'm probably fine with. And moats, okay. It's just, as long as it's not needing covers, we can build this stuff up. So the moat, E, is 4 already, so it doesn't really matter what these are. The most they could be is 4. So that's what we need to go for. C, 2-3-2, already done. 3-3. For all of the defenses this round, I've just got to build 1 wall. I mean, how things have turned around since the beginning. Then, path card. We can have Merrymaker, filled Lammas flags. Oh yeah, this is one that I tend to forget about, but it's how you can get, like... Oh, you can get a load of loyalty from here, which is what we needed. But you can also get joy to get rid of your discontent. The way you can come down here. So it's another thing on the cards, is these flags. So you get to fill in 2 flags for coming here with serfs, which we still could do. And yeah, if you go either side of a loyalty or joy, you gain it. So I've done none of them. Completed leadership rows. Well, these are the leadership rows. Just remind me. Baron. Baron? Baron. Yes, yes. All the boxes filled. I mean, I've done 1. Likely I'll do 2. Because Lammas flags I'm probably not doing, am I? So I think we'll go for this. So that's going to be 3 serfs, 3 craftsmen, 3 wood, 2 patrons, 2 silver, and then 4 serfs, 1 craftsman, 3 wood, 1 patron, 3 silver, 3 food, 2 soldiers, and a knight. Okay. And then it's action time, innit? So. Probably just want to get a couple of serfs here. We need bread right now anyway, and I don't know how we're going to gain more bread. And that's a bread production. So that's all the bread production we can have. Oh, and we should have had 4. I've only picked up 3. And a loyalty, which is a soldier. could probably do it with wood if we wanted to as well. Over here, I think it would be nice to donate a silver and a wood to complete this chapel and get a patron income, and an influence, which is another patron. And we could do the night's training if we wanted to. So, not going to be able to do tournaments next time for do this. We need to build... Oh, it's two bread to go and get this, but we will get one back. And maybe with overspend we can get more back. Need to get the catapult. So, need to build that no matter what. So it's going to be a coin to unlock the technology. And then a craftsman and 2 wood to build it, getting me a might, which gets me another patron. Then, we've got all the stuff we need for that. And it's just 5 to attack it again. Was that paid? Next time we're going to need the siege tower. So that's going to be 2 coins. 3 coins you need to have built the crane and the siege tower. But we could probably, with the craftsman and the wood and stuff, we could probably get a bit towards that this turn. I think with some patrons, let's get to 6 on these stables ahead of time. And craftsman wood to build them. Get me an influence. And then it's just soldiers or serfs could get us the horse and some goodies. Let's have a tournament. Bread, 2 coins. Run out of them coins quickly. Getting me a bravery, an influence, a knight, and a final joust. Come on, let's win the final one. Statistically, I probably shouldn't. But we attack in the middle. He attacks in the middle. We knock each other off. I go for the right. He goes for the left. We knock each other off. And finally, I go for the middle. He goes for the right. I get him. So we win the last one, getting a joy, a might, and a soldier. Then, if we're going to have a surplus of stuff, we could be doing another chapel. You've got that crane done. You've built, yeah, so just build that. That's an influence. Getting you a craftsman back. So we've got 4 bread, which is what we need. We could be short of bread. Bread, wood, silver. We could do night's training to get a night, rather than spending the silver to do it. Get me a patron, an income, and an influence. So, I think we're going to send soldiers off to the stables. Yeah, because that'll get me the bread, and I won't be short. Bread, coin, knight. And we've got the white horse for next time. We'll spend... Well, let's not spend the coin yet. Probably going to spend it getting a serf to start unlocking the things for next time. Need to spend a craftsman and a person. What was the one thing I needed? Moat's already at 4, so we're fine there. What's that? CBC. 232's fine. 3-3. This wall. Oh, but to build the wall, you need the crane. Okay, we might have to do a bit of... We might be a bit stuck for that. Or we could overspend maybe with these and get a coin back. Because 1 coin gets you this serf. You need another coin to get the crane and then to build it. We can always send serfs to the training grounds to get soldiers. So... Did I say... I didn't take the bread from that, did I? Because I should have one over. I think. I could get one from there if not. How are we getting a coin then? Mint? Two here. Get me a knight and an influence, which gets me a might. And already we're over the thing by 3, so I could get a coin from there. But I could build the large mint now. Pop 2 serfs in it. And we get a silver income, the last silver income, a silver, and an influence. Spend the silver to unlock the large crane. Spend 2 serfs to go and get me a wood. Spend craftsman and wood to build large crane and get me a serf. And now I'm allowed to build another wall. But I haven't got a craftsman. We can get one. Yeah, 1 patron there and you can get a craftsman. But we could send these guys out. 2, 4, 6, 8. That's 3 over and get me a coin. So 2 food. Got the black horse. Got the catapult. So we can do this. Oh, and I get a coin for doing it. A coin and a bread back. Actually, that's fine. Because I'm forgetting, because we didn't have rewards on the first 3 for this scenario. So 3 over. I wanted a coin. 4 bravery. 1 gets me a loyalty. 2, 3, 4. Get a soldier. 1 might. Gets me a craftsman. And that's that done. Then I need a wood. So 2 serfs, please. You go get me this. 1 wood and 1 production of it. You two go and build me a wall. The wall that I need is the bottom one. And I get a patron as well. Soldiers to the stage. That should be in the expansion. Soldiers are running out of things to do. We're too well defended. Right. I think it's about time we popped her head in the festival. If I get an extra bread, though, I can't do anything with it. Unless we build a large chapel, which we could do if we got to 8, but I don't think you're doing that. And you could. So I want a craftsman, because that'll give me a craftsman income too. Even there's only 1 round left, but why not have an income of them? You two could go off and get me a wood and a production and a loyalty, which gets me an influence, which gets me a patron. And I could build 1 more thing this round. Could build the small keep. You've got patrons to send to it. But the chapel could help you complete these leadership rows. 3 patrons. 1 gets me bread. The 3rd gets me a craftsman. Craftsman and a wood. To build the large chapel, because we have built the large crane. Gets me an influence. I only need 4 bread for the round. Send a bread off to the chapel. I don't have a wood. I don't think I've got a way of gaining wood. We've got Michaelmas. Because we do want to do it this round, don't we? Give him the coin. Whatever happens with Michaelmas, you can get one thing from it. Because you can just put the 2 numbers in the things there. We might get more from it. If we got a 7 and a 3, that'd be amazing. Yeah, so spend the surf. And we'll do the final Michaelmas. It's not a 3. And it's not a 7. So useless anyway to me. So I think we'll just put the 2 and 6 in there. But we've been very lucky in other bits of the cards. So that's all right. And I will take it as wood. And I will spend that wood at the large chapel right away to get me a patron, an influence, and a patron income. Influence gets me a bravery, which gets me an influence, which gets me nothing extra. But I mean, points. I think we're doing it. Quick overview status on the different meeples. So they're just required for different costs. So like you can see like next to the action what they will do. So the craftsman mainly will build you the defenses because you're getting attacked all the time. They'll build the various defenses apart from the moat. And on the other sheet, once you unlock them, you can construct buildings. So that you need the craftsman to actually build them, and then they want different costs of people to go in there. You need patrons to go up these tracks and unlock all of these mini games, and then you'll send like you'll send patrons off to St. Valentine's Festival and couple up and stuff, and get serfs and more production of serfs and stuff. And you'll send soldiers to go and produce all these like one-off defenses and stuff there, and to go and attack other castles and things. Okay, so you've done all that. Very good. You've got a craftsman sitting here. I think he's just going to keep sitting there because I don't think there's a way I can get a wood. Oh, he could go off there as defense, couldn't he? You've got 2 patrons. At 7 here, we could have another couple of goes at the festival. And if everything's defended, that's 3 worth of defense that could translate into a serf at the end of here. That feels good. And we get 2 more trips to St. Valentine's Festival. Is it going to be another instant pair? So the way it's supposed to work is that you build them up over time. So if I drew a female 2 now, I could go either side if I already had the 2 crossed off. If you still blocked off then, you just miss out. But so far, we have drawn 3 perfect pairs. So a 2. Oh no, I look at the wrong number. A female 3, a male 1. There we go, finally different. So the female 3 will have to go to 4. I don't know why I'm taking that off. Female 3 go to 4. The male 1 can go in there. So I don't gain anything from that. And that is that one done. And then we'll do this one. That's the 2 patrons spent. So we have a female 3, who unfortunately is wasted, can't go anywhere. And a male 6, which can go to 1. Oh no, we've already got one. So can go to 5. So still got a chance of making a pair next time. Didn't manage to get anyone to pair up this time. And I think that's it. So, pay food equal to the round number. Done. Deploy. They're deployed. Discard everything else. Attack cards. The moat is attacking with 3 strength. We've got a 4 moat defended. The moat needs to be 4. It is. And that's brutal. So we get a bravery. The moat needs to be strength 3. It's 4. So you're defended. The walls need to be 2, 3, 2. They're all 3s. So that's defended. And finally, the walls need to be 3 and 3. They are totally defended again. We gain 3. Which one is it? Loyalty. 1, 2, 3. So that's going to be a serf for next time. No discontent because we defended everything. Discard all these people, gaining a serf for every 3 strength. They are 3 strength. So 1 serf. Flip this over. No discontent because we've attacked all the castles so far. Feels pretty good. And that's it, isn't it? Shuffle for attacks next time. For the final round. I think I've been no quicker than last time, have I? To be fair, there's been a bit of a gap. It's been 3 months since I last played it. It's scary, isn't it? A quick start of November's gone to now. But we're hopefully going to be more regular. As I say, like, maybe I really like doing these live, but maybe I should pre-record some so that they can keep coming when. Like, I plan to be streaming and making videos and stuff, but if you haven't seen in our little announcement that was accidentally buried in the middle of a Q&A, we're having a baby towards the end of April. Is the plan so far. So yeah, while videos will continue, it's going to be a disruption, isn't it? We'll have to see. It'll be good to have a couple going, just in case I'm needed. Let's face it, I'm going to be needed, aren't I? Right, have I shuffled a limb up? So, attacks. The full complement of attacks this time. So we're getting face up, down, oh, I see covers. We could maybe let one through. It would probably be alright. We've got so many points. And so much joy that we could have a bit of discontent. So let's see right now. We need the moat to be 4. Already is. We need the walls to be A or E. 5. Oh, so you need to get the wall to 4 and then put a soldier. And we don't know the direction. Might have enough to put a soldier everywhere. 3-3-3 on these walls is already done. Covers could be 3 or 4. So that would be a load of wood to get them. Might have to let that through. Wall at the bottom is 5. And then walls either side are 4s. Got a lot of stuff coming in though, haven't we? Path card. We got Captain. Muster tokens. Muster tokens you can earn from the ramparts. And you can spend these when it comes to the defense to... Because I'm doing it, like, I'm not usually posting people up here. Apart from when I had loads of people that I knew were just getting converted into stuff. But, like, when you put them in defense there, you would put them up, and when it's revealed, oh, they're actually attacking from this side, you could spend muster tokens to move people around. But I haven't gained any yet. Maybe it would be a good idea to get some if I don't know about flipping up. Completed guildsmen, mercenaries, and allies. So that would need 3 coins here, 4 coins here, 4 coins here. Not very far away from doing that, but I don't know if I'll have the coins to do it. Neither of them very good. Doing the ramparts would just cost me craftsmen. You can always spend coins to get spies as well, and they let you flip over some cards. In the multiplayer game, you can flip over other people's cards for them, doing them a favour, but you get a bravery for it. Let's go for recruiter. Yeah. 3 serfs. Can have a load of them again. Probably get some soldiers with them. 3 craftsmen, 2 wood, 3 patrons, and 2 coins. And 4 serfs, 2 craftsmen, 4 wood, 4 patrons, 4 coins, loads of income, 5 bread, 2 soldiers and a knight. Oh, thanks, everyone. Yeah, it was meant to be like at the start of the Q&A, but Just like out of force of habit, I started talking about games, and then it was half an hour before we realised. So yeah, that announcement was probably missed. It's gonna be good, isn't it? Yeah, I'd like to keep them live. I like doing this live. Um, and probably like with being a game that I generally know, let's have a little refresher today because it's been a couple of months. But yeah, I might be rubbish at it because I'm probably going to be tired and frazzled. But hopefully we can keep it up. So that's a lot of stuff. We're going to have to be 2 food short, aren't we? Where can I get food from? A bit of discontent isn't going to be bad though. I can't get food. Michaelmas is done. Oh, at the Keeps. Keeps, we could potentially do that. I've got patrons, maybe. So, and we could get loads of soldiers with these. What did I do for the walls? I've forgotten all of that. We need a couple of walls built in here and get these to 4s. Shall we start on that then? Wall. Give me a might. Boost you up to 4. Wall. Give me nothing. Boost you up to 4. You are now done. You are a 5. Wood craftsman. Get a patron. Boost you up to 4. Yeah, but gotta be careful on wood as well, though. Because you can't gain any more wood or bread from here. You can gain soldiers, no problem. So I think, why don't we send 2 soldiers over here and get a moat and wood. He said, luckily, in the latest vote on Patreon, hey, by the way, gotta be hustling, right? Even more now. Patreon.com/slickerdrips. You can see stuff early that isn't live. You can vote on the playthroughs that get priority. There's a vote going on right now. Hey, I'm like, my main thing is doing a channel of board games, and there is a child on the way. Patreon if you can. But yeah, on the votes, Iridia is winning last time I checked, which is a big adventure game. And saying like another incentive, not only because it looks great, another incentive to vote for that is it's probably going to be the last big story time thing for a while, because me and Rachel will just play it as our campaign and film it and edit it and that. And yeah, that'll be a big story time thing, I think. I don't know that we'll go all the way through it because it's going to take ages, but we'll do a chunk, eh? So I'm glad that's winning. So we've built a few things. Still need to build more. You don't know where that attack's coming from. Why don't you spend a coin? Because I don't want to spend a coin. Why don't you spend a coin? It's 2 coins to get them spies. Whereas you could probably just get a load of soldiers to post everywhere. Two patrons off here to worship. I don't know what's happened there. Did you wait for that large chapel last time? We probably have to have spent a coin slightly different. It's too late now. Right. Get a coin, get a loyalty, get a might. We can do the last festival. Because why not? And we have a female 1. We want that. A male 2. We don't want that. The female 1 gets me a surf production, loyalty. Oh, we want to do the keep, didn't we? That's a way to get some more resources. I've spent a lot of patrons. Could get a couple more, maybe. Small keep gets me an influence, which we're nearly at the end of. Gets me a craftsman back. Two patrons get me a knight, and we'll say a bread, so we're not short. Or maybe a wood so we can keep building things. Let's say a wood. Maybe we'll get to build more later. So we're probably going to let that through. There's no point paying 3-4 wood just to stop that. This one we could definitely stop if we could see it. But we only need one more wall to protect that. In fact, like, let's just build one more wall. If we can post a soldier to each of them, which we probably can with the serfs, get a mite, which is a patron. And then that's protected. Maybe put 2 soldiers here, because this is getting hit for 5, potentially twice. Or you could just invent rocks. Not rocks. Oh yeah, it is rocks to stop them as well. Oh wait a minute, I did the wrong thing when I invented covers. Oh well. Put an arrow swapping them over. You know I meant covers. But was it rocks that we needed before? It's always covers, isn't it? Right. Oh, coming in from Iraq. So we can get loads of soldiers here. 3 serfs gets me 2 soldiers and an income of soldiers. It's too late for income, really. I don't think we've got anything that cares about points for them. A patron here can get me an influence and put me up the Warcraft track. There's an influence, which is a craftsman. Craftsman and a wood can build that medium keep. We're overflowing with influence now. You get me a soldier. Why not? And then patron can get me another knight. Should we say wood or bread? I'm going to say wood again. And a third one can get me an entertainment, which I'm unfortunately full of, and a worship, which I'm full of. So maybe that's not worth doing, because we don't need influence either. Just if you don't finish that, you can't build the large keep. I don't know that I will. So keep one patron behind for now. We can build another thing. We do need to build something, don't we? Oh, don't forget, spend a coin to get a craftsman. Nearly forgot about that. A coin to unlock the siege tower. So 2 craftsmen, 2 wood builds the siege tower, getting me a soldier and a mite. We could just spend serfs to go and get joy to cancel out future discontent. At Lamas down here. Let's see how it goes. Let's do 1. 2 cards. We've got a yellow flag and a yellow flag. But you're next to a joy. You're next to a joy. We'll do another one. Yellow. I wanted a different colour, please. And purple. So another yellow. Purple can do this one. So that's another joy. So I've got 3 future discontent to cancel out. Another surf. Why not? Looking for reds, I think. We get a purple, which could get me one in the future, couldn't it? I don't know why. I had to do that yellow because I was running out. Let's say purple there, and yellow we're full of, so I don't get anything for that. Another surf. Green, green. So green is a joy there. And it wouldn't matter if we like run out of bread or let attacks through or anything. And then another green might as well give me a loyalty. I'm probably going to overflow on that. I've got more surfs. I think definitely have another go. Then I might have stopped because I think we need... Well, I could use coins to get soldiers. I need one more soldier. So another surf. And the flag is going to be red and red. That's what I want, isn't it? There's a joy. Clean place. Reasonably priced. Red gets me a loyalty and a joy. And that loyalty gets me a bravery, which gets me a surf back. So might as well do the last one, why not? Green gets me nothing. Purple gets me that. So no more joy. And I'm full on loyalty. So actually, yeah, maybe not worth doing that one. So, still got 3 surfs. We've got knights. We need to do this attack, but I've got loads of stuff that I can gain here. So, what do I need to fill up? St. Valentine's pairs I can't change. Tournaments won. Yep. Completed leadership rows. So we want patrons for that. And completed stuff here. So what I could do is get me a patron with 3 coins. Patron, knight, knight, and a loyalty which I'm full up of. Because then we've got 8 for the 6 attack we need. I've only got 2 more coins. I don't know if we can get any more anywhere. Serfs can go and get me 1 more soldier that we will place here. Didn't really need any more towers. Didn't need a gate the whole time either. Could have got it for a patron, of course. Ooh, what about, instead of that, send the serfs off to the moat, making it a 6, which gets me a might, which gets me a bravery, which will overflow on, and a wood. There's no point getting the covers if you can't get them all, but we could be spending a coin to get a craftsman. I don't think there's any more getting of coins, though, from these places. There's a coin for overflowing on here, isn't there? 2 patrons on Warcraft. So influence, which we're full of. Knight and a production of knights. So what are they on now? 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. So I could get a patron straight away from that, but I want a coin, don't I? To get a patron, really. Try and fill this up. I'm probably not going to fill all of them up, though. Building, I don't know, another tower can get me a patron. Just leave that gate wide open. Spend that patron to fill up the last track, getting me a craftsman. So yeah, now I'm kind of running out of uses for him, aren't I? We get 2 coins from this. Yeah, get me coins. Send the strength of them over. So 10, I'm 4 over, 2 bread. But I'm going to take the 3 reward. So my rewards are 2 coins and another coin. And we've attacked this. 4 bravery. I can only take 1, we're at max. Get me a might, and then 2 might. Gets me a craftsman. Because they could be fighting. We're on there. And then I can do... Probably go over a little bit here. What was the patron going to be for? Don't really know, actually. How many coins have we got? 1, 2, 3, 4 to fill this up. I don't think it really matters. We're fine, aren't we? Trying to eke out points when everything's gone pretty well anyway. I could build one more thing. I can only get one more patron, though. No, I could get a couple. Yeah, get a patron. Build that large keep. Stick them in there, getting no reward. I know you can't get a wood. Clever clogs. I was going to say we could build the gate and get another patron that way, but no, I can't. Okay. Stick in there then, and the surf can just go there. So I think we're letting 1 attack through. And that's that. And we'll be some bread short. So, pay bread equal to the round number. I'm 2 bread short, so that's 2 discontent. But we are sitting on 6 joy. So, I haven't even got any discontent yet. Attacks. So it is moat 4. We've got moat 6 right now. The ladders, they're going in the north wall for 4. Oh yeah, because we didn't know if it was brutal. So it's only 4. We don't even spend that soldier. CBC 333. Walls block it. Then that one's done. This I would need covers, and it was brutal, so I would have needed 4 covers. Didn't have the wood for it. That is let through. So these get discarded and that one stays. Although I didn't need the bravery for doing a brutal one anyway. This needs 5, so 4, 5. One of these guys gets taken out. It is defended. I would get a bravery, but I'm at max. And then finally, AA is 4, 4, defended. So then we get loyalty and max. We get 1 discontent for letting that through. But again, we've got loads of joy. Discard, I would get a surf for next time. I don't think that really matters. But for tossing up scores here, we have got 24 bravery, 24 loyalty, 24 influence, 19 might. The path cards, tournaments 1, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, got the full from that. Then St. Valentine's pairs, 1, 2, 3, 4, max from that. Sums in Michaelmas, oh, that's completed one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, full on that. Completed leadership rows, all of them, full. Completed guildsmen, mercenaries, and allies. What did I spend all that money on? Did I have it all in my hand and throw it away? I think I had enough to fill this one up. Either way, we'll say 1 point, but maybe it should be 2. Completed the allies. So it is 3, 6, 9, 12, 13. Give or take a point. So then we've got, what, 60, 72, 91, 104, minus discontent. We're in the positive, so minus 0. 104, which is one more than one of the times that I've played it. At least. That top sheet in there. And if we get the sheet back up, did you defeat all of the... Oh, I haven't done the full end of round stuff, but did you defeat all of the enemy army stroke castles? Yes. Did we get 0 to 3 discontent? We have got minus 3 discontent, so yeah, way beyond that. 70 or more points, absolutely. 15 loyalty, we've got 24 loyalty, which means that next chapter we can start off with a serf and a food. And this happened last time as well, because we managed to do the bonus goal of chapter 1. We did start off with an extra... Was it a soldier and something? Have I still got the thing on my screen? I haven't got the email up, because... yeah, I can't remember what quite changed, but something's changed a little bit since my prototype one, so it's in an email now. But yeah, we did the bonus last time. You can see at the start of the game what I had a couple of things here. Maybe it was a soldier and a silver, something like that. So we did have a bit of a boost for this, which has helped like go further along in this. But that's a pretty successful one again, and that's chapter 2 of the Anarchy. So yeah, we'll keep going with this. We will try and keep to like doing a monthly one at least. But now, seeing how future things go, as I said, the future is not set. There's no fate but what we make for ourselves. So now, that's it. I was trying to think of what other things I need to tell you. On Patreon, there is a playthrough of Propolis, one of the games coming from Flat Out in the near future. Hey, here it is right now. It's medieval, bee-based worker placement and air majority and stuff, but useful air majority even at 2 players. It's really cool. That'll be coming up. There's a Metal Gear's just gone up on there. What else is happening? Rock Hard 1977 is already on Patreon. It is coming up on the channel tomorrow, a pre-recorded one. And then there is stuff happening in the near future. Yeah, we've got to start work on Iridia at some point. Rach and I are going to TeapotCon tomorrow for the weekend, which should be lovely. It's a little convention in the north of England that we haven't been to before. We've been to a similar one with some of the same organisers, Beacon, last June, which was really fun. So looking forward to that. And yeah. Other than that, thank you so much, everyone, for being here and having a chat and stuff. I appreciate everyone's support on Patreon. I said this is not a sponsored video. It's how I'm able to do any of the things. I would really appreciate your support, and thanks everyone on there. And just thanks for watching, everyone. Have lovely evenings and that, and weekends. I will see you. There will be another video, but not a live one. I'll be live again with something else next week. Thanks so much, everyone, and see you soon. Bye. 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 I haven't found the right button quickly enough. Bye.